what is up, my Knights of the Round Table? And what is it doing? I'm sorry, I really lost my train of thought there. But welcome back to Fight Night with your boy, The Knight. Now, we got the battle of my childhood. We got Danny Phantom. You know, he took a peek just to see what was inside. He woke up, he had snow white hair and glowing green eyes. He could walk through walls and fly. He's much more unique than the other guys. He's Danny Phantom. Oh man, Danny Phantom was a really big part of my childhood. And versus Jake Long from American Dragon. Now, this is the connection here is they were both made by the same person, or animated by the same person at least. And they were early 2000s cartoons, and they were very popular. I watched a little bit of American Dragon. I'm not gonna lie, I was a pretty big fan. I was a decent enough fan of it. I didn't see all the episodes, but Danny Phantom was my shit, man. That's who I'm pulling for. Bias or not, I'm pulling for Danny Phantom. He's a ghost. He's got this dub in the bag. Whoa! I'm excited.
There's a thin line between the natural and the supernatural.
And for some reason, the weirdest of powers keep showing up in teens. When's it gonna be our turn?
Danny Phantom, Amity Park's half-human, half-ghost superhero.
And Jake Long, the hip American Dragon of New York City. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Young Danny Phantom, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine.
Woo!
It was designed to view a world unseen. He's gonna catch them all, cause he's Danny Phantom.
Nice, but let's focus on his backstory.
What do you mean? I just did. In song.
Fair enough. Danny wasn't much different from your usual high school teenager. A bit awkward, a bit geeky, but not unusual. Except for the fact that his parents had taken up a very unusual profession.
Yeah, hunting ghosts.
Among their spectral-seeking equipment was the Fenton Portal, meant to open
How
a
come
rift
they
to
never
the realm
recognized
of
Danny as their
spirits.
son?
The Ghost Zone! But then Danny took a look inside of it. There was a great big flash. Everything just changed. His molecules got all rearranged. Okay, I'll stop.
Unbeknownst to his parents, the portal permanently changed Danny's body, transforming him into a Haffa, or a human infused with ecto energy.
AKA Ghost Powers! And when ghosts started invading the living world, Danny took it upon himself to catch them all. And despite this show starting in the early 2000s, that's not talking about Pokemon. Weird coincidence.
He soon became known as the supernatural superhero, Danny Phantom.
I've never noticed. You ever
And
notice
for
the
some
Digo, the
reason,
Digo
nobody
logo
figured out that
disappears?
Danny Fenton was Danny Phantom. People are dumb.
Maybe they're just playing along? He is a kid after all.
Nah, they're stupid.
To catch ghosts, Danny used a lot of his parents' signature gadgets, including the Fenton Thermos.
Once a clever way to sneak your beer into concerts, now a device that sucks up and traps the undead. Wait a minute, is this kid a Ghostbuster? Or, I guess, a Ghostbuster?
In
Yeah.
a way, but Danny's ghastly form meant he could do
Who you
many
gonna
things
call?
that Bill Murray could not.
He can do
Ghostbusters!
anything a ghost can, like floating around and spooking the shit out of people.
He can fly, sense other spirits, freeze foes with ice, create equally spectral clones of himself, possess others, turn invisible, and expel ectoplasmic energy in the form of barriers and attacks.
Oh yeah, he's a laser shooting ghost.
Ectoplasma.
Whatever. He can fire beams from his eyes, his finger, and even his spectral sphincter.
I guess that's why they call him Ghastly. Huh?
Ghastly ghost.
Maybe he should see a doctor. But his deadliest, most exhausting ability is his ghostly wail.
This one comes from the other end where he's literally yelling at people. He really is a teenager.
This wail is an omnidirectional burst of ectoplasmic energy.
I forgot about
which,
that power.
at its strongest, can eradicate weaker ghosts in a single shot.
Oh my god, he did
See,
it.
just like that.
Why?
Danny's proven himself as a powerful ghost fighter again and again. Like the time he went Kamehameha on this poor skeleton at a mini golf course.
Comparing Danny's size to the crater formed, the energy needed to vaporize this much terrain would be in the ball or golf park of around 550 tons of TNT. Plus,
What?
his ectoplasmic beams tend to be considered actual lasers.
I knew
Oh, I
it.
forgot about
They
that
move in
ghost
straight
knight,
lines,
dude. That dude
burn
was
on
so
contact, bounce off reflective surfaces, and can be channeled through a magnifying glass, so they are likely comparable to light in both makeup and speed.
And he's shooting and dodging these things on a daily basis.
I always noticed
You'd
that
think with
dude kinda
speed
looks like
that,
Danny's dad.
He'd never be
I don't
late
know if
for
that was ever
class,
revealed in the
or get
episode or
smacked
not.
by some of these heavy hitters
been
like
years
his
since I've seen
nemesis
Danny Phantom.
Vlad or this dragon lady, Dorothea.
I think that was
Dorothea's
no,
fire breath was powerful enough to disperse a large cloud formation. Measuring the distance between this castle and the outskirts, we determined the cloud would, at minimum, need a radius of over 300 meters to encompass the landmass the castle is situated on. Dispersing a cloud cover of that size would need over 7 kilotons of TNT.
He even beat up his future self, Dan Phantom.
Yeah.
'Cause I guess, that shows that he's matured, because he's Dan now.
As powerful as Danny is, he's still a teenager and has all the arrogance and moodiness that comes with the territory.
And he's got a really bad habit of losing his powers in the most random ways possible. Meet a genie? Powers gone. Shrink ray? Sure, why the hell not? I'm just surprised he didn't trip into his own thermos at some point. Oh wait, he did.
Still, Danny has saved his hometown and the entire world time and time again. He had to stop all the ghosts that were coming through. He's here to fight for me and you. Oh, damn it, now you have me doing it.
Yes! Dude, yeah, he turned the whole world invisible. That's a power feat right there. They gotta acknowledge that. That's a feat.
Thousands of years ago, a group of mystic warriors were formed. This was the Hunts clan, and their mission was to eliminate all magical creatures from the world.
But these Foot Clan wannabes were in over their heads thanks to the most powerful creatures of them all, the dragons.
In short, every corner of the world has a dragon tasked as a guardian of the magical community. This mantle is passed down generation by generation.
So after the Chinese dragon's daughter moved to America, her son became the first American dragon, Jake Long. He's cool, he's hot like the frozen sun. He's young and fast, he's the chosen one. He's the American dragon.
You're gonna do this the whole episode, aren't you?
Yes.
Probably.
Jake was only 13 years old when he became the newest
Respect
protector
theme
of
songs. It's
magic.
like Ben 10.
His
You respect
responsibilities
the theme.
became tough to handle alongside school and friends.
Lucky for Jake, he didn't have to go it alone. His grandfather was his mentor in martial arts and all things dragon, and had a magical dog, Foo Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Who I'm pretty sure has a higher body count than any of this show's villains.
No!
Now rest in peace, DiCaprio, you handsome devil. I learned how to fight bears from watching you. I'll never let go.
To be clear, Jake possessed the ability to transform into a draconic persona, complete with brand new physique and abilities.
Oh, duh, he's a freaking dragon! He's got the claws, the teeth, the tail, the wings, and of course the raging, burning fire breath! He was throwing fire from his mouth, his hands, and even his burning beehole!
All of these kids should really go see a doctor.
Nah, his dragon form's in super top
I'm
condition.
sensing a
He's
pattern.
even got ultra sight and vision thanks to his eye and ear of the dragon powers. Perfect for when some pesky ninja punks are trying to get the jump on you. God, I hate it when that happens. That's why it's always important to have anti-ninja protection.
What? Where did you sign up for that?
Why do you think I bought 10,000 screaming rubber chickens? Try and step foot in my shack, you stealth assholes.
Doesn't even need to transform
one way to do
fully
it,
to
man.
use these powers. Technically, Jake can morph individual parts of his body at will.
Man, I wish I could transform into a dragon. Nothing would be sweeter than kicking ass as a magical fire-breathing super lizard.
The key word being magic.
Yep, he can fight magical creatures ordinary people can't, including ghosts. He can even use his chi to create doppelgangers of himself for a helping hand.
As a dragon, Jake is tough enough to smash
Uh-oh.
through steel, hold up a pillar, and annihilate a house with a simple sneeze. He can produce enough flame to obliterate several sheets of stone. Measuring the size of the hole here next to the girl in the shot, we can tell his fire breath destroyed over 6 million cubic centimeters of stone, which would need over 30 tons of TNT.
That's like getting hit by 3 mother-of-all bombs, which was a massive 10,000 kilogram nuke. You wonder if Jake ever uses breath mints?
He can also fly over 100 miles per hour, moving from ground
It's
to
not
ground
looking
level in
good,
mere
folks.
seconds.
And he can dodge lasers too, and they're totally light lasers, reflecting
Ah,
off
fuck,
mirrors,
yeah.
straight consistent speed, all that stuff.
They're
Jake
really
has
painting a
accomplished a
picture
lot
of
as
Danny's
the
about to lose.
Amdrag of New York City, but it wasn't always easy.
Yeah, being a teenager's hard, not to mention keeping his powers a secret from his monster-hating dad. Really landed a winner there, Mom, whose own father is a dragon monster.
He's defeated the Huntsclan over and over, fought off his own evil clone, and even outdid the Dark Dragon himself.
The ultimate dragon! Top-tier Dragos around the world are scared shitless of this guy, but Jake whooped his butt and sealed him away for good. Or at least for the next 1,000 years. That'll be someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jake has one distinct, unavoidable weakness: Sphinx hair.
Like the Egyptian lion riddle lady?
Exactly.
Well, that's not random at all.
Young and brash though he may be, the world can rest assured that Jake Long will carry on the dragon's legacy.
He really is the hippest fire-breathing super lizard out there.
Dragon off!
I'm still
All
pulling for
right, the
Danny. I
combatants
got
are
to,
set, and
man.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
Oh, I'm
It's
nervous.
time for a death battle!
No ad. Shocker.
There! Back where it belongs!
Yo, back to steal something else? Dragon up! You got 3 seconds before the Amdrak's gonna show you out.
What?
Come on, Danny. Don't let him punk you out. Suck it.
I didn't count 3!
Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny. Don't play with him. Yeah. Don't be throwing shit.
Wanna try something else? I don't want this to drag on.
My boy. Make them fun.
Sis!
Ah, shit.
I'm the Amdragon of the NYC, and you ghost kid ain't got nothing on me. Eye of the Dragon. Where'd he go?
Fire versus ice. Ah, shit. He used it too early. Red versus blue. Rooster Teeth. I get it.
Ready for more?
Not a bad trick, G. But anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm not liking that Danny's using all his moves early.
Guess I was too hot for him.
But I'm way cooler!
Yes! Come on.
Get out! D to the A to the N and Y. This dragon's got claws and waits to fly. But I'm still better than this other guy.
Hey, what?
Yes! Let's go, baby!
Time's up.
Yes!
pal.
KO!
Well, looks like this dragon got burned.
This was a very unique matchup. With both fighters having such different power sets, it was fascinating to watch them clash together. Jake was technically more skilled thanks to his grandfather's martial arts training, and has proven capable of harming ghosts. But Danny's power and plethora of abilities was difficult for him to counter.
Yeah, Danny's no slouch and has fought a few more battles than Jake. Plus, Jake's never dealt with a ghost as powerful as Danny. Those cranky Civil War spirits didn't exactly have ice beams and ghost lasers.
While they may have been similar in light speed reactions, Danny's flight speed was definitely higher. Also, Jake's fire was comparable to 3 GBU-43 warheads, commonly referred to as the mother of all bombs. However, Dorothea's fire was equal to 700 of them.
And Danny took those flames on like a champ, which means Jake didn't have the firepower he needed to knock the teenage ghost down for good.
Danny could overpower Jake's fire with his ecto projectiles, match Jake's duplicates with his own, and even slip past Jake's heightened senses with his invisibility.
Yeah.
And while Danny had all those counters, Jake didn't have any against Danny's will or possession.
Jake may be the American dragon for good reason, but he couldn't match up to Danny's impressive power, durability, and ghostly abilities.
It didn't
Woo!
take
My
long
childhood don't
for
die.
Jake to fall short in this fantastic battle.
Yeah.
The winner is Danny Phantom.
Who's next?
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link down below.
And if you want to watch more stuff, check the boxes right.
Oh,
3, 2,
I get paid.
1.
Right over there.
Oh, Wonder Woman. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Alright. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My boy Danny Phantom got the clutch. Oh, I was nervous, man. Ever since Ben 10 lost, I've been nervous of my childhood characters dying. Woo, that was intense. I do agree because like I was very curious. I was like, how come Danny? I was like, Danny's using all of his. He's using every move he has early, but I was like, he's not. He's yet to use the possession on him, and I was wondering when that would come into play, and it did. And I'm very thankful, and that I've never watched that much of American Dragon, so I didn't know Jake didn't have a counter to possession. I did not know this. So if that's true, like they said, then yeah, I would agree, because all Danny would have to do is possess him, and he can't counter that. So, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you enjoy it, make sure you hit the subscribe button to the channel. We're growing. We a growing community here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.